Hey everyone, I'm sure obviously, if you're here, you've completed the coursework for the day in regards to biodiversity, invasive species, specific invasive species, its threat to biodiversity of that area. And you've also looked at leave no trace principles. So, last thing we need to do before our hike tomorrow is just a quick review of leave no trace, and I'll give you everything you need to know for our hike to Red Rock. So in regards to leave no trace, it's exactly what it sounds like. You guys watch the video, you answer the questions, and here are your um, outdoor ethics, things that we can do to make our trip not only our trip enjoyable, but everyone out there, and for future generations that want to go out and enjoy Red Rock and do the trail we're doing and experience the same experiences we're having tomorrow. So planning ahead, that's what we're doing now. The durable surfaces you'll see tomorrow. It's a trail. It's about one person wide. I'll talk more about that tomorrow, but we need to stay on that surface. Our waste, any trash we take out, we're going to bring back with us. Anything we find, rock, fossil, animals, bones, whatever it is, please let everybody know that you saw it, that it's cool. Come check it out, but we're going to leave it where it is for, again, people that come out after us to enjoy it as well. We're not going to worry too much about campfire impacts. Respecting the wildlife is important. This is a source of water. We are in the desert. There is a good chance that you might see burros or quite a bit of different types of birds. There's also dangerous animals out there too, like rattlesnakes and scorpions. So going back to traveling on the durable surfaces, if we're on a durable surface, you should be okay from those animals that kind of like to hang out in the brush, like rattlesnakes or scorpions. And again, if you do happen to run into an animal, you don't want to approach it. We're going to watch from a distance and definitely not feed it. But if we stay on the trail, we're going to be fine. That last bullet is extremely important. We're a very large group, and a lot of people go out to Red Rock and Mount Charleston, places like that, to get away from it all. So a large group of students is kind of the last thing I want to see. But as long as we're being respectful, we keep our talking to a minimum, our voices down. If you do see someone, say hello. If they are coming our way, we'll let them pass. There's probably going to be more of us than them. So again, give them their space, let them enjoy the time outside. All right, so tomorrow we're going to head out to Red Rock Canyon. We're going to head out in vans. We'll be fine. I'll be driving, and we're going to hit up the Scenic Loop. I'm sure you've all been there before. The Scenic Loop is a one-way 13-mile track, and we are going to be doing the trail at about mile 11. So we're going to do the whole loop in the van, and then we won't get out till right here, the Pine Creek. There is a restrooms before we leave, so we can take care of any of that business, and then we'll head out. A little info, we're not going to do the 3.5 mile round trip. We will gain a little bit of elevation, about 500 feet. Should take about 2.5 hours. You're going to see there's a worksheet you guys need to download before heading out, or there's going to be stops along the way where we're going to stop, discuss. You're definitely going to be taking pictures, and you'll be answering questions. So again, plan on 2.5 hours. It's not too difficult. The trail is pretty well worn down, so it's a pretty easy trail. And again, we'll be heading out and we'll be heading back. If you want any more information, you can go. There's a pretty good website called Bird and Hike, and what you can do is go to that link, and it's if you type in Pine Creek Loop Trail, it gives you quite a bit of information of where we'll be headed. Shows you what it's like. There's that durable trail, about one person wide. So again, we'll be single file, and where we'll be headed. So check that out if you have the time. So what to bring? A backpack. Again, the trail is durable, but you're going to need your best footing, comfortable shoes, but then a backpack to keep your hands free. You are going to need your iPads, but when you're not using them, it's important they're in your backpack. One, so keep them out of the sun and the heat, but also you're walking on an uneven surface. I would hate for you to drop it or you lose your footing and get hurt. So backpack large enough to bring your iPad, and plenty of water. This is a 32-ounce Nalgene. You may want to bring 2 of them. Rather have enough water than not enough for tomorrow. And lastly, bring something to eat. We are going to hang out for a while by the creek. It's always good to have some sort of food. You are going to be burning calories. It is going to be hot. So just to keep your energy up. The other thing you need to do before tomorrow is download. It's called the Pine Creek Trail worksheet. It's going to be in Shobi. I need you to download it into Notability before coming to school. The other thing is your iPad needs to be charged. Okay, if you're downloading into Notability, because obviously there's no Wi-Fi out there, but also the iPad needs to be charged because you're going to be, one, taking pictures, and two, answering questions on this sheet. And it'll be much easier for you to answer these questions while you're out there and finish it up instead of having an iPad die, going home and trying to recollect what you did that day. What to wear? It's going to be quite warm. So starting here, I would definitely bring a hat to keep this hat and sunglasses to keep the sun out of your eyes and off your face. It's always good to have a bandana just in case you get warm. We can soak it in some water to cool you off. Short sleeve shirt, shorts are good. Very comfortable shoes. We are going to be walking again on an uneven surface, so it's going to be warm. It wouldn't hurt to bring a jacket as well, or at least a long sleeve shirt, maybe something to cover your arms if you're more susceptible to the sun. And obviously sunscreen. Very, very, not much shade. It's going to be very warm, not much cloud cover tomorrow, so bring plenty of sunscreen. We'll apply that before we get going. Here's what you can expect tomorrow. Again, it's going to be quite warm, and again, lots of sun. So here's what we'll do. Tomorrow I need you to be in room 510. That's my classroom before 7:30. School starts at 7:30. We'll take attendance, make sure everyone's there, and then we'll get going. We're going to be traveling by van. You're all going to load up in a van. I will drive us out there. That permission slip, I'm assuming you have all done it. If you have not yet, I've contacted you and I cannot have you on the trip. So that permission slip hopefully has been completed and signed already. All the essentials that we went over. And remember, plenty of water, lots of water. Bring that sunscreen, water, your iPad, not just your iPad, bring it charged with that worksheet and Notability so you can do it. And again, water. So just be ready. It's a great hike. Once we're finished up, we'll get back to school and you guys are free to go. So until tomorrow, I'll see you then. And again, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to email me and I'll be more than happy to help you out.